Hello, everyone. This is Cindy Saddleman, and another year has come and gone here on the channel. I'd like to thank everybody who's watched over the past year and who's followed us, whether it be on the old website or on the YouTube channel for these past 15 years. We don't plan on changing much. We do, however, want to let everybody know what's going to happen with 2025. Um, the main thing is that, as you probably just watched a couple of days ago, Games of Canada's ended. Mainly because Mark Power is going to expand, and we're going to have the global game replace it. And he's going to talk about various game show formats, whether it be still Canada, but Australia, Britain, I think France, because he's French Canadian, so he understands the language, and just a bunch of shows from all around the genre, all around the world. And we look forward to seeing that here on this channel. Another thing for me personally is we are still going to be cranking out home games every month. I have 5 of them in the queue already. I have the last 2 Super Nintendo games. I was going to put up Gladiators this month, but I was in the middle of recording Jeopardy Sports Edition anyways. So, and that thing just turned me off so badly, as you saw in the video with some of the categories and the balancing, and it just wasn't good at all. So I had to get that one out first. Also, we're gonna try to do more edited videos. Like, I work full time. I I live in Tacoma still. I work in Seattle, and that's 13 hours, sometimes more, Monday through Friday. So I don't have time to edit. That's why I really, really thank Comedy Fan 74 for actually volunteering his time to edit some of these videos. You've seen his work all throughout the year with the 26 Weeks or Next videos for Blockbusters, and the most recent one, That's Amore, and there are a couple others as well. So we're still going to do 26 weeks or less. I am definitely going to try to finish the Games of 90 for 2025. And there's 4 videos we're doing. Um, the 2 that we can't do are Gladiators, because that's copyright. And since Amazon owns the rights to Gladiators, they have their own YouTube channel, and that could get copyright struck. That video could get copyright struck at any time, so I'm not going to bother with it. The other one is Juvenile Jury. Now, there was a run from 89 to 91 that's out there, but no episodes have surfaced. And I don't know if it might be lost media, because if those episodes existed, Game Show Network back in the day would have aired a couple of them. Like when they had their dark area, and they aired Juvenile Jury from 71 in the Kids Zone. Um, and a couple times they delved into Nipsey Russell's Juvenile Jury. I remember they aired an episode with a young Janet Jackson. I had a partial episode of that, and it didn't have the Janet Jackson part. It had a couple of parts in it. But since it wasn't complete, I didn't convert that. Then, what will replace Games of 90? And I have a couple ideas. One of them is the follow up would be Games of 91. And I got somebody making intro videos for that, and I think that might be the route I'm going to go. I know some people suggested Games of 85. Another one I've been toying around is Games of the New Millennium, which would be 2000. And that gets into the Millionaire Clones. That gets into the first season of Survivor, Big Brother. You have Hollywood Showdown on Game Show Network. Double Dare 2000, which would be interesting to talk about. The revivals of Supermarket Sweep and Shop to You Drop on Packs. just a bunch of other shows out there. So it'll probably be 91 games of New Millennium, stuff like that. I'll still do top fives. Don't worry about that. It's just some like I did the worst Mark Goodson Bill Todman shows. I'm tentatively working on top five worst Jack Barry Dan Enright shows. Now, when I say Jack Barry Dan Enright, it's when they're together. Or I could just say, hey, Jack Barry or Dan Enright shows, or Jack Barry and Dan Enright shows, or something like that, and just go along with that. And lastly, I want to thank you all for a bunch of you subscribing to the GSG archive, watching some stuff that I have in my own personal collection that I've collected over the past, whether I've recorded them off TV myself or that I've traded for. And I just want to say I'm absolutely thankful for that. So, not much is going to change. Still going to try to crank out videos. I'd like to thank everybody for watching throughout the years. I hope you have a great holiday season. I'm probably going to put this up Christmas Eve. Or probably Christmas Eve is when this will be up. And last video of the year, you know what that is. Best, worst, and blandest of 2024. Hope to see everybody there. Until next time, this is Cindy Saddleman. I'll end it old school. Cindy Saddleman saying, bye-bye!